Previously on Dragon Age.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the city guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved.
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
Righteous! Destroy them!
My delegate was taken from the Viscount's doorstep, and he still claims control of this city. I thought it impossible, but I respect him even less.
Sirrah Hawke, look at what you have done.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
Where could she be? With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies. I know something about that.
I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle. Get off your high horse. I have problems too. Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father? Oh, you little... Are there any good seats left? Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand. I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem. I heard Arishok can die. What's this about? Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please. I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari. Well, maybe it's connected. What? I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right? Now you start being responsible? Shit. Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari? They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage. And if their conversion is genuine? I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected. You're expecting trouble? After what happened to the Viscount's son? Yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
For someone who probably lies a lot, Isabella is not the best liar. But in any case, it does sound like she's more in immediate danger, so we'll help her first.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
Alright, so let's set out to get that relic. So we definitely want Isabella around. We'll bring Aveline too. And let's bring Fenris. Oop, looks like Aveline needs to level up for a second. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see how many waves of enemies try to stop us. Here's one. I think this is not actually part of the quest. I think this is part of the normal random encounters you get in Lowtown at night. There's some loot there.
It's done.
Gonna head to the right. I think it's to the right. Yeah. And suddenly there's Qunari out here.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
The bond has no honor. Kill it.
Okay, why are the Qunari after the relic? These aren't Talvashath either. These are actual bona fide Qunari.
I love it when a plan works out. If the Arishok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is.
Koslin?
That's the one.
The founder of their religion, the most revered being in their history? That text would be sacred beyond measure.
I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
So indeed, the entire reason the Qunari have been here for 3 or 4 years is because of this relic.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Ah, why can't this be as easy as you?
Ouch.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Or it will turn into a holy war where they need to... well, they'll do whatever they have to get their most holy book back. Doesn't sound like the best idea to me.
You could have done something about the Qunari, but you didn't.
Done what? The blighted thing didn't show up for 3 years. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... well, the Arishok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Well, if she really needs it that badly.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
So, into the warehouse we go.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslun will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
And we're into another 3-way fight again. Between the Qunari and Tevinter mages. Any loot? I see a little. Now we need to chase after Isabella, who is chasing after the relic.
Every piece of equipment in the Freemarches begins here.
Looks like Isabel got to a walleye Sam, and there's a letter. Dear Hawke, I have the relic, and I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castillon for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand, Isabella.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arishok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
And it doesn't matter whether you agree to give her the relic or not, she will run off with it. But at this point, we're going to have to deal with the Arishok. And actually, I think right now I am going to save, because I think this is going to be our last chance to kind of quietly save our game before the big finale. So let's do that. Although I probably want to go somewhere and reform my party, since I'm short one member now. So let's go back to the estate really quick. So as you can see, Isabella is now not selectable. And we'll take Varric with us on this one. Now down to the docks we go. Actually, I'll go ahead and save it here. There we go. Yep, Aveline's got the guards lined up to take the two apparently elven killers into custody.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Shenadon.
Greetings, Arishok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawke about the relic stolen from my grasp.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Surely you know these elves are only here to escape justice.
Kirkwall justice. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to. But they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
You clearly don't like staying amongst humans.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinekathas.
Not here! Too open! Go! Go! Hawke!
Well, looks like everything's hit the fan.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
Somehow, I don't think the Arishok cares what happens after this.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Alright, Varric and Fenris, you're back in the team.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Alright, so we're going to have to do a running fight through the city here. Not just against Qunari, but against any who in the city who is now supporting them. Which will include a lot of dispossessed elves, would be my guess.
I'm curious. I am here.
There!
I am here. The enemy draws blood. The enemy draws blood.
Some of the Qunari random utterances are pretty funny. More Cerebus to worry about.
Curious, I am here.
Oh, there's more enemies coming up behind. I was wondering why the fight music hadn't ceased yet. Anyone else? One more. There we go. this way now. Oh. I'll go up here first. Whoa! I think that was a Cerebus somewhere. Any more? Oh, there's the Cerebus, way over there. Oh, there he is. No you don't.
This is going bad.
Oh, you're right, Hawke. Take a drink.
It's too much.
There you go. Ah, darn it all. I know what I'll do. Everyone drink a life ward. I should have done this at the beginning, but I forgot. We'll have to heal Hawke when she gets back up.
Unworthy.
Oh, I hate the Cerebus.
The enemy draws blood. The enemy draws blood.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected. We have not met. I am Stroud of the Grey Wardens. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Freemarches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use. Make her watch over you, my friend.
So it turns out there were some Grey Wardens involved in the fight as well. Looks like we bailed him out, which is nice. Give Hawke a life ward potion now, too. There we go. Okay. Now, if in the original Dragon Age game you had Alistair remain a Grey Warden, then he will appear in this scene. Also, if your sibling, either Carver or Bethany, has become a Grey Warden, they will also be in this scene. Oh, a crate. Just junk. More refugees fleeing for their lives. I think one more fight and we should be out of Lowtown. Yep. Yep, looks like the elves are helping, or some of the elves at least are helping the Qunari. Given how they're being treated in this city, I can't say I completely blame them for that. Oh, more behind us.
Go down!
Another wave down there. As long as they don't have a Cerebus, I'm fine. Fenris is probably use a potion. There we go. Well, kind of wasted that potion, I guess. Oh well, I got plenty. head up to, I think, yes, head up to Hightown. Gotta get to the guard barracks.
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman. Tether! Boss! Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
So it looks like the Arishok did not plan to have Hawke executed. Interesting thing to know. Let's see, any other... Yep, there's one over there. Looks like there's just one now. Two. Do some looting in the meantime. Whoa. Oh no, another one.
I am Knight Commander Meredith. I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the keep, and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Quite the badass intro for Meredith. This is the first time that Hawke has been introduced to her. Although,
That should do it.
to be fair, we actually did see her at the very first cutscene of Act 1. Although she wasn't introduced, she was just shown as a brief cameo shot. More fight up ahead. Ah, they're fighting with the coterie. Oh, I'm sorry, nope. They're fighting with the Carta. Local dwarven thugs.
I'll deal with this.
Given that the Qunari don't tolerate dishonesty and corruption, it seems to make sense that the Carta would not want them in control of the city. Although they don't seem to be our friends either.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Alright, that's all the... almost all. One more. There we go. Oh boy, bodies everywhere. As well as Qunari everywhere. another Cerebus. Take care of him. Crap. Ocean time. I see those little blue explosions. I always end up panicking. Oh, now where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Got him.
Let's do this. That's enough out of you. I can do this in my sleep.
Anything else? Yes, corpse over there.
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be. Andraste's grace. What were you thinking, child? I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just...
I'm glad you're safe.
The city's under attack. None of us are safe.
First Enchanter Orsino, you survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You! You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well, then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
I take it running for the hills isn't an option. Or we could find out what they're up to. And that works too.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
I have the feeling Hawke's gonna like messing with Meredith. Very stealthy, Orsino.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Perhaps we should have been planning ourselves.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
Let's hear what you have in mind, Orsino.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebus! Spirit Compass!
Casino's quite the badass when he has a chance to use his full power, it seems. What a mess. And more Qunari on their way, of course. Some traps in this keep as well. Ah, another Cerebus down there. Come on, you.
Now you fall.
Barrack, drink a potion. Yep, I did get him. Good.
Maker, take you. What a mess. Order will rule.
Yeah, go down. Jeez. Alright. Sounds like a lot of crying voices inside. Let's find out what's going on.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawke. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
We can still work this out.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
Guess we gotta fight through his honor guard first. Fortunately, they're not too bad.
Parshera! You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Parvalan until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
Heroic acts of sacrifice. What will people say?
This is your damned influence, Hawke. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalan. with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the tome of Kazloon. She must return with us.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm sure he'll take that well. Breveni, you might want to move a bit this way.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawke. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
I guess there's no choice then.
All right. Let's dance.
Marathas! So shall it be!
Alright. And by the way, you can actually hand Isabella over, but if you do, then she's gone permanently. If you have enough friendship with her, like we did, she does come back to help you out. If not, then she'll be gone, but she will return in Act 3, and then you could choose, to forgive her or not. This is the one-on-one fight. When I first played through, this was probably one of the more difficult fights I had, although it's technically not one-on-one, thanks to Loco being here. Also, being a pinpoint damage dealer is usually pretty nice. If you're a mage and can attack him from far away, that's also pretty good. It's hardest if you happen to be in the fighter class, because then you're kind of matching him at his own game, and
Give us the tools to defeat you!
It can be pretty tricky. Oftentimes you may have to do it several times, especially on harder difficulties. Let's see. See if I can lance him one more time. Ah, no fair using potions. That's only what I do.
I better have a lot of these.
Yeah, you do, Hawke. Don't worry. Sheesh. Come on, Hawke. Go, 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 go. I think it's time to run around a bit. At least till we can get a potion back. Quick potions are on a timer, so there's only every so often you can use them. There we go.
Go down. There.
Turn our pinpoint strikes on again. I really should just stun him. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ow. Ow. Stamina potion. Ow. Sheesh. He's a hard hitter. That's for sure. Potion. Ow. Oh, that looks pretty nasty.
This is going badly.
Yeah, I know. Just stay in there, Hawke. Potion it up. Come on.
It's too much.
Ow.
Let's hope this works.
Got him. Just a little bit. I'm sure this looks very dramatic for everyone who's watching the fight. Maybe need some Benny Hill music playing or something. Ah! One more potion, come on. Mark him. Ow. Oh.
I better have a lot of these. How about you?
One day, we shall return.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arishok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.